We got to go.
Hey, that's double figures.
What?
Okay. There we go. We're live. YouTube is live.
Okay,
Facebook is live. Twitch is live.
We're ready to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Gary. I'm Harv.
Gary.
We are the Just Us League. Welcome. How's your lockdown going? This is the super marvelous, amazingly geeky hour of power, fun time nerd show. May or may not be an hour long. Probably a bit under.
It probably won't be. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one tonight.
Yeah,
so
a bit of a shorter one.
You can. So after that, your time's your own.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and we know you've got a lot of time right now. Welcome. Join us in the comments. Say hi. Tell us what you're up to in your lockdown. What have you been up to? How's your fasting going, Gary?
Pretty darn good, actually. I did treat myself to an entire takeaway pizza last night, but within the hours of my fasting. So technically, it's still fasting. But then I slept really badly because of it, and now I'm full of salt. But apart from that, really, really good. Thank you very much. Mate. How is your fasting going?
Non-existent, my friend. Non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. Mate, I'm really happy myself. Today, I did not eat one slice of salami.
Mate, that is progress.
Loads of it in the fridge. I didn't snack once today. Really happy.
Why not? What else did you have?
I had a salad. Fuck on, mate. I had a salad for lunch, and I made a beef stew for dinner.
Very, very nice.
And it took every ounce of my will not to snack.
Yeah,
Tell us what
I hear you, man.
Snacking on. Gary and I, this week, this is the show, we're going to be talking about some nerdy things that have come up this week, things that are going on in the nerd world that we want to chat about.
The nerd world. That's good. That's like a pun.
Yeah. Welcome to the nerd world at Platform 1 at King's Cross. Just go straight through there. You can see down here in the corner, Gary, if you point to the bottom of your screen, there's a little Ko-Fi. Yeah, there it is. Nice pointing. Donation link there. If you want to buy us a coffee or a drink or something like that, please do donate. It would be great to get some money during this lockdown. We got 5 things that we want to talk to you tonight, and plus, for the first time ever, our 1 second review.
Yeah, we've got a new segment called 1 Second Review.
That's right.
Where I will be reviewing something in 1 second.
In 1 second. So stick around for that. We got 5 things to talk to you about tonight, just things that have been popping up, and we're like, let's talk about that. Here we go. Starting at number 5. Got a little splash screen up there. Yeah, I found out how to do numbers on this. Okay, at number 5, it is John Krasinsni has been reportedly having talks with Marvel. Virtual talks,
this
of course.
Is very interesting. And I think, I don't want you guys watching to think me and Harv are privy to anything that you are not privy to. I know you see us on screen, you think, well, they must be very in the industry like this, but I think we're all on the same page when we say we know what this meeting must be about, right?
Absolutely. Right? 99% sure it's got to be John Krasinsni to play Mr. Fantastic up there, and Mr. Fantastic. I love this graphic I found of Mr. Fantastic there. He looks very pensive, very wise. And of course, John Krasinsni would be number 1 choice. The fans have been calling out for it. Marvel is sniffing around. Do it. Other things it could be, as we all know, John Krasinsni is a very accomplished writer and director, not just an actor.
Yeah.
And there have been some rumors that he could be tied to possibly directing a Young Avengers movie, according to some sources, which would be very interesting. The Young Avengers is something that could be pushed forward in Phase 5, maybe?
It's too soon for the Young Avengers.
But, a Young Avengers team led by Spider-Man, you'd have Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, or whoever the... It is Kate Bishop, isn't it?
Yeah, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye.
Yeah,
then you'd have...
for a second, I thought it was Hawkeye's daughter, but it's not.
No. Then you'd have Thingy Lang.
Cassie Lang?
Cassie Lang.
Cassie Lang.
What's her name? It's not Giantress, is it? What's her Stature? I think she's called Stature.
The one that aged 10 years in the 5 years of Endgame.
Yeah. The one who had early onset puberty.
Cassie?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah. But it is too soon for a Young Avengers. And I feel like if John Krasinski was doing anything other than Mr. Fantastic, it would be a disappointment at this point.
You know what? Marvel's always got surprises up their sleeve, and they could really be hanging out for a character. I'm going to throw it out there. I think John Krasinsni would make a good Namor.
No. Who doesn't love John Krasinski? He can do anything. I feel like he's too lovable to play Namor. Namor's a hard guy. You know what I mean? He's
John Krasinski wants to challenge himself.
No, look, and that's cool. I'm down with that. And I'm thinking the dude who played Ronan, that was very off-brand. That was because he was the only thing I knew him from was Pushing Daisies, where he played a lovable pie maker. And then he pops up as Ronan in Guardian of the Galaxies. So maybe, that could happen. That's got to be Keanu Reeves, right? Namor's got to be Keanu Reeves.
Right. Yeah.
It has to be Keanu Reeves.
I was really confused there for a second when you said Ronan, because I was thinking of
Keating
Hawkeye.
from Boyzone.
Yes, that as well. But I was thinking about Hawkeye in Endgame.
Ronin. Not the accuser.
Not Ronan. Ronin.
Not Ronan. They should do a team up movie of Ronin and Ronan.
Yeah, they just go around, keep going, like correcting people everywhere they go.
Yeah. Could be called Ronin, Yin and Yang.
Yeah, and like Ronan just keeps accusing Ronan of everything.
With this John Krasinski thing as well, what I find quite telling is there's no John Krasinski and Emily Blunt have been in for chats. No one's mentioned Emily Blunt. And if John Krasinski is going to be Mr. Fantastic, Emily Blunt has to be Sue Storm.
I mean, like, that's what we all want, right? That would make a beautiful fairy tale, real world, cosmic, comic book world union.
But the only maybe for some contract reasons that can't happen. I mean, I don't know what she's working on at the moment.
Yeah,
Mary Poppins 3. I don't know.
This time it's Poppinser.
This time it's Popsinol.
The umbrella is a machine gun. Let us know in the comments what you would like to see John Krasinski do in the Marvel Universe. Probably Mr. Fantastic. And I would love to. I just want to see a Fantastic Four movie done well now.
We've spoken a few times about the castings.
We have.
I feel like we can mention it once more. For Harv and I, John Krasinski.
Sue Storm is Emily Blunt. Zac Efron is Human Torch. And The Thing. Who do we have as The Thing?
Well, I think we've said The Rock, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think it needs to be pretty.
I think it needs to be someone like a bit more of a bruiser rather than
Hank from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah. Why not?
Nice, John. If you're watching, John Krasinsky also very popular this week for getting together the Hamilton cast to recreate the intro song.
He does a lovely thing called Just Good News or something like that, I think, or the Good News show or something like that, and it's adorable. He's such a lovely man.
Even if he's not Mr. Fantastic, he's already a hero to us.
He's already pretty fantastic, mister.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet. Let's move on. At number 4, we are talking about a little something that Marvel has released this week. It's more of a confirmation, and that is that there is an Easter egg in Endgame, which is one of the shots before they're about to go on the time heist where they all stick their fists in the middle and they have the overhead shot, is actually deliberately mirroring the Tony Stark arc reactor that we see at the end of the movie and was from Iron Man 1.
I mean, what a lovely way to bookend the saga.
Yeah, and now that we all know this, there is one person's fist. I don't know who it is, but they're like just a little bit too into the circle, and they're kind of
ruining the omni-symmetry.
Yeah. Whoever's at 12 o'clock there is just ruining the symmetry.
Best Hawkeye.
Probably.
Best bloody Hawkeye.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, team. Yeah, we're in, right? We're in.
Being way too keen.
Yeah.
Bloody Hawkeye.
Yeah.
It's so subtle, but so lovely.
It is so subtle, so lovely. I don't mind Easter eggs. I was thinking about Easter eggs and that. But I'm always amazed at how many Easter eggs 90% of the Easter eggs I know about are from like things you read on the internet. And what drives me nuts is these lists. They're always so like, you missed this, didn't you? Because you're a stupid idiot, aren't you? You missed it.
Yeah.
Oh. They really kind of push my gear.
What annoyance where you go, well, no, I was just watching a film.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for Easter eggs. I was enjoying a thing.
Okay, it pops up for one frame, and if you missed it, you're not a fan.
Yeah. Like when people were banging on about not seeing Howard the Duck in the final fight in Wakanda in Endgame.
No one knows.
He was in the bottom right-hand corner for 2 frames when there was literally 10,000 people. It was a Where's Wally where I wasn't looking for Wally.
Damn right. Damn right.
That's what it was. Did you not see that? You didn't see it. You didn't see it. You found out on the internet.
Looking at this, that's right. You're damn right. Looking at this Easter egg, has made me look back at some other Easter eggs that I quite liked in the MCU. Very again, one of those blink and you'll miss it. Again, I found this out on the internet. I didn't know this, but apparently in Iron Man 1, when he can first find out he's flying, he's doing the test flight through the city. There is a movie cinema with a movie poster for Fing Fang Foom, the dragon villain.
Yeah. Did you not see that? I saw that.
No, I fell asleep in the movie because I hate Iron Man, and I wasn't attentive at all.
Yeah.
Another one I remember, I did see this one, and I was like, "Ooh, it's very interesting." And Captain America: The First Avenger, back in the 40s with Howard Stark doing the expo there is a display case of the Human Torch. The mannequin.
Yeah, the original 1930s, 1940s Human Torch, the android.
Yeah.
Before it was Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they've ever explained in universe why Johnny Storm took on the mantle of the Human Torch. I don't know what happened to the robot.
Just ran out of batteries or something. The Human Torch, just would have thought that's an awesome name. I'll carry that on. I don't know.
Maybe
in the comments, let us know if you do know.
Yeah, there was that famous, one of the first ever crossover comics, wasn't it? It was the Human Torch versus Namor back in the 1940s, and that was the original Human Torch. That wasn't Johnny Storm.
No, it wasn't Johnny Storm. And the interesting thing about that was, I think Marvel was one of the first publishers to be doing this. A hero versus another hero, not a hero versus a supervillain. It was they're two heroes and they're coming together for whatever reason, and that kind of spawns echoes, or not echoes, but foreshadowing of things like Hulk versus Spider-Man, Hulk versus Wolverine, Captain America
Superman versus
Cyclops.
Batman.
Yeah, all these things it's always juicier when it's two heroes fighting.
I think so. So what you're saying is it's because of that we have to blame Superman versus Batman.
Yeah.
SVB.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Alien versus Predator. Two bad guys fighting it. Boom. Just blowing the lid off, aren't they?
Alien versus
the old
Predator.
genre.
So
the old Geenry.
Some other Easter eggs here that was really noticeable. The principal of the high school that Spider-Man goes to, is a descendant of one of the Howling Commandos, and actually played by the same actor.
Yeah, there's a photo, isn't there? No, it's not. Is it? It's played by the same actor.
Yeah, I forget the actor's name, but they got the
Could
same
someone
guy.
look that up? I don't know, because I know there's a photo on the filing cabinet of his grandfather.
Yeah.
Who died.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same actor though, dude. Someone's gonna have to look this up. People, look this up. Get in the comments. Is it the same actor? I'm willing to admit I might be wrong, but I thought it was just an in-universe relationship, not the same actor. But prove me wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same actor. In the comments, please let us know.
Please do our job of researching these things for us.
In the Incredible Hulk movie, there are a whole bunch of Easter eggs that never really came to fruition because MCU is really just trying to forget Incredible Hulk ever happened.
Which is a shame. It's a great film.
We really enjoyed it. I think I
really love it.
Yeah, I think I didn't like it because the first time around, because I think everyone was just I think I don't like it. When we went back to rewatch it, when we wrote Marvelous, we really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
give it another
I've watched it a good few times. I get quite emotional in that bit where Hulk, at the end, Hulk's he's down and he's out, and Abomination's like, "You don't deserve this power," and then Hulk's like, "Hulk smash!" Oh, it's really good. I get emotional with that bit.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's worth it. It's worth another watch. Check it out. And my number one favorite Easter egg of old was in Iron Man 2, where Nick Fury has the map of the world behind him, and with hotspots. And Atlantis is on there.
Yeah, and Wakanda. Wakanda was on there, and it was pre Black Panther even being an idea.
Yeah. So there you go. Wakanda's on there. We got that. Atlantis, make it happen. Make it happen. All right, moving on. Number three. We think we're going to talk about. Number three is. It is. Oh God, what have I done here? Aha! It is.
You got this, bro. You got this.
I got it. It is the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
This is Gary all over it. I know nothing about Final Fantasy.
So this is we're kind of stretching out from the MCU-ness here, but on 10th of April this year, it was finally released. Final Fantasy VII, a remake of the 1997 game, which ruined my GCSEs. I absolutely adored this game. So the remake was announced in 2015. With all new art, it's a brand new game from the bottom up, being built up. Brand new game, which I've played the demo. There's an online demo on PlayStation. So PlayStation have a year-long exclusivity with it. So they've got it for a year, but there is a free demo you can play, which is now along, and it's looking absolutely amazing.
Final Fantasy, is this one of these games where for me, did it just start at like Final Fantasy V?
No. I
think it did.
Simple, Javier. No, it started at Final Fantasy 1, which I don't believe was called Final Fantasy 1, just like Star Wars wasn't called A New Hope. And that was, I believe that was on the Nintendo, the NES. And then there were some on the SNES. Yeah. And actually, even though Final Fantasy 7 is sort of considered the most successful of the series, I think like people consider Final Fantasy VI the best title in terms of a game, narrative, and all that. But it was the first game that woke me up to how good computer games can be, how much narrative there can be, how it isn't just about running around shooting things. You know, the story was on 3 discs. It was that big. What? It was on 3 discs.
That's mad.
You
what was this? As PS2?
PS1, PlayStation 1.
Right.
Your PlayStation. You play as Cloud Strife, a mercenary for hire
massive
who's helping.
Sword?
Massive sword. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Massive slab of a sword. And you're helping this sort of environment green mercenary group who are trying to save the planet. And what's really exciting about the remake is we assume the story is going to be the same, but there's some very famous moments that happen in Final Fantasy VII, and there's no reason that they have to do them again. They could mix it up, and I would kind of be up for them doing that as well. I don't just want to play the same game I played, holy poo, 22 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. I've just a friend of mine has just bought me the new copy, which was very sweet.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm due to download that ASAP. So a shout out, thank you Ryan for buying that for me.
Oh, nice one. In the comments, let us know what video game ruined your childhood/exams,
your future prospects.
I didn't get into RPG games until very, very late, and the first RPG game I really properly got into was Knights of the Old Republic.
Brilliant.
I'd just gone flatting. Long story short, I was flatting with 2 other guys. We had the computer in the lounge. They kind of dropped by and were like, "What are you playing there?" And I explained it. Before you know it, flash forward 2 days later, the 3 of us have got characters each. We've got the oven timer on for 2 hours for a shift. We just rotate around, and the other 2 would just watch the other one play. I called in sick to work to play that game.
I think I missed a mock GCSE exam, so not an actual GCSE. No. This is not for Final Fantasy. This was to go see the Phantom Menace.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I skipped a mock exam to go watch the Phantom Menace. So naughty. Iram, good old, hey Iram, thanks for tuning in, dude. He says 2 things, both of which are very important. The first thing he says is it is the same actor as in Spider-Man, so thank you for gracing us with the knowledge that Harv already had, and I
thank
doubted.
You for just proving me right.
Yeah, and the second thing he says is I'm so old. It's Super Mario 3 on the NES. That was a wonderful game.
Whoa.
Wonderful game.
Super Mario
World blew my mind.
I remember Super Mario World was amazing. Super Mario Brothers, classic. Super Mario Brothers 2 was a massive flop, I think.
Was it?
And one of the you could play as Princess Peach in it, but Super Mario Brothers 3 was a massive return to form. And you suddenly got a whole bunch of new suits, like the frog suit, the flying raccoon suit.
Yeah.
Oh, those
with the tail that sort of sent you in the air.
Yeah, I've got a massive soft spot for Nintendo because growing up in New Zealand, Nintendo either you couldn't get them or they were very, very, very few and far in between to find. So the only time I'd get to play Nintendo games was when we did family trips to Nicaragua and see family, and we'd stop on the way in LA, and my cousins in Nicaragua had a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo first, and then a Super Nintendo, and when I played it, I was like, oh my god, Nintendo just kicks the shit. Especially Super Nintendo, I was like, this kicks the shit out of Mega Drive.
Yeah, so, it really does. And it seems like every game had like a Nintendo style to it as well. They were like a real company that sort of owned the nice, flowery, sort of well-rounded thing. Yeah. There was an identity to all their games. But we're talking about Final Fantasy. I would love to know if anyone here has started playing it proper yet. I'm yet to. It came out on the 10th. So people could well it. So, and this isn't the complete game. This is the thing as well. So
they're releasing the chapters or something.
Yeah, something like that. Which is, I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's still going to have this. Is still going to have pretty much the same playtime as the original. They've just expanded the first section of the game. So
I remember I was talking briefly about this. Like, they have the potential here to kind of like just change the whole game quite considerably and essentially reimagine. It could change the other ones. I don't know. Like they've done some other things like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 have been re-released, but I don't know how similar they are to the original games.
Once again, I 2 apparently was brilliant. It won a lot of the Game of the Year award prizes. And I've played the demo for 3, but I've never been much of a Resident Evil player.
I'll only play the later ones because they were more action driven. Like the first ones were too scary.
Right.
Too scary.
And then they kind of went back to being like number 7.
Mate, do you know how much of a pussy I am? Like, the last scary movie I watched was like maybe The Ring.
Oh man!
Over 15 years ago or something like this. A long time ago.
Such a good scary movie. We have to do a watch along with you.
I'm not doing it.
Doing a really fucking scary film.
I was watching, Pitch Meeting, that sketch.
Oh yeah,
YouTube, where they do take the piss out of certain movies. This is a comedy sketch, and the subject was The Ring, and they started
a green screen comedy, like poorly recorded green screened sketch.
I turned it off because it's too scary. I was like, I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight.
We have to do a watch along, right? And we're going to do a watch along with a scary movie with everyone. But I'm going to wait until it's after the lockdown, and I'm going to wait for a night where your wife and child are away and you're alone in the house.
No way.
That's when it's going to happen.
No,
I don't care if I have to pay for a hotel for them. That is how it's happening.
No, not happening. Like,
which scary film should we get Harv to watch?
Not watching them.
A Quiet Place. I want us to do a Quiet Place. Which I think. Because I love Quiet Place. It's got John Krasinsky in it and Emily Blunt in it. I have opinions about this, and I think now could be a good time, Harv.
Oh yes, it is.
So the first 1 second review, which is about A Quiet Place.
That's right, Gary. In a new segment called 1 second review, Gary will be reviewing A Quiet Place in 1 second. So here we go. Let's roll the vid. Here we go.
Sometimes you're sad because you just need to know quick information so you
There's no sound of.
Who's your friend who will do that for you? Where can you go when you're feeling blue? 1 second review.
There we go, folks. That was the 1 second review. That was the 1 second review.
You spoke over the 1 second review, Harv.
No, I didn't.
You did. You spoke over the actual review, mate.
Oh, fuck. It had played on my one. So I thought, I should have just watching it lagged.
No, you spoke over the review, mate. You got to the end of the titles, and then you spoke over it.
I'm really sorry.
It's right, mate. It's not like that. I put any effort into that. Just wrote a fucking theme tune, didn't I? And recorded the opening credits. Went on the internet, found stock footage of New York City. Mate, I don't know why. I did.
It has finished playing. It has finished playing on my end. I'm streaming out here, buddy. I streamed it out. It had finished playing on my end.
It was fine here. All right, okay. I'm going to let you off. Okay. Hiram says it was fine here. It must have been lag on my end then. Okay. Oh, you're lucky I got lag.
What's that, Gary? Wrong twice tonight. Once about Spider-Man, once about this.
Harv, you forgot my birthday yesterday, so you can stick your neck back in, son.
Was it really?
Yeah. How many times did we speak yesterday?
Did we speak yesterday?
3, 4 times. Face chatting. Yeah. The gift of friendship.
When's my birthday?
September 9th.
No.
8th?
Anyway, moving on.
Okay. Is it September 8th?
Anyway, we just want to say happy birthday to Gary.
It's September 8th, isn't it?
It's around then.
I know, because it's after Edinburgh. That's what I know. It's really soon after Edinburgh.
I really like how you just pulled this out now. We've never done birthdays for each other.
Certainly not this year. Right. Okay, so that was Final Fantasy. That's big news. That's big news. That's 5 years in the waiting. It's finally out. Super excited.
Super excited. Right, moving on. Now I'm feeling bad. We never celebrate each other's birthdays. We've just been doing that casual thing, which is like, oh, birthdays, they happen, and then
you don't?
Yeah, we do.
I got you a present last year for your birthday, didn't I? I got the Winter Soldier top.
I bought you a Deadpool t-shirt back for my trip to LA.
You did. Was that my birthday present?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, mate.
No worries,
Brilliant.
man.
Thank you so much, man.
No worries. All you like. Okay,
number 2. Moving on, dude. Moving on.
Number 2. What do we got here? Confirmed is Sam Raimi is now confirmed to be directing Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah. I like Sam Raimi. I'm all right with Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi, I think, this is really, really perfect. Well, actually, Scott Derrickson, the director of the first Doctor Strange, obviously left the project Doctor Strange 2 because of creative differences. And when you hear that, all I hear is the studios were being dicks.
Yeah. I don't ever think the director was being difficult. I mean, that might well be what it is. But you sort of feel like these are professionals who know their job, whereas you assume studios don't necessarily know how to make good films.
Anytime you hear a studio in this context, you just kind of think of a small group of suits or a large table of boardroom suits just kind of going focus group said this. And but is that an action toy? Yeah.
I mean, that's all I think.
Our projections show that no one's going to buy this.
Yeah, exactly that.
Merchandise is down 30%. No, we're not going with it.
But Sam Raimi's great. Obviously, Evil Dead, the Spider-Man trilogy, the original Spider-Man trilogy.
Spider-Man 1 and 2. Yes, please. Spider-Man 3. Keep that for yourself, mate.
Certainly, Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man film. I'll say it. It's better than the 2 new ones. Maybe not. Oh, actually, maybe Into the Spider-Verse is better. But it is. Spider-Man 2 is better. I think most people agree. Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock is better than Homecoming and Far From Home. Yeah, easy.
No, wait.
Which one's better than Spider-Man 2?
Take your pick.
Do you reckon they're both better than Spider-Man 2?
I think Homecoming is a great Spider-Man film. Look, Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man 2 is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's great. It's an awesome Spider-Man film. But Homecoming just has this awesome heart to it. There's the freshness to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is...
But
he's all right.
Okay, it's one of those things where I honestly believe they are standing on the shoulders of giants. With
they really do. Okay, let's put it this way: the MCU would probably not be existing without the Spider-Man successes.
Yes,
from Sam Raimi.
I'm doing a Twitter poll right now. I'm typing it right now.
Go for it.
What the best Spider-Man film? ... Question mark. Okay, so what's the choices we're going to have? We'll have Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man Homecoming, and why not chuck in Spider-Man Far From Home? Or Amazing Spider-Man. No one's going to go for Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Even though I didn't mind Amazing Spider-Man. I quite enjoyed it.
No, I didn't mind Amazing. We're going to put that in there. Spider-Man 2. What year was that? That was 2004?
Oh, don't make me remember the years of these ones.
Okay.
Just with the Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Homecoming. And...
No, but I don't want people thinking, Amazing Spider-Man 2 or... Okay, Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2, Homecoming.
Or The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay, because then I feel like that's the best one from each series, right?
Yeah.
That's fair, isn't it?
That's fair.
No, I'm not. The fourth choice is going to be other. Comment below.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, Andrew Garfield. You good-looking son of a bitch.
Yeah. Good-looking mofo. I'm just quickly going to find the year. I'm Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
I'm so good looking.
Oh, so tall and good at everything.
Keep talking. I'm just doing this. Do keep talking, mate.
And I'm really interested to see Doctor Strange 2 into the multiverse, because it's going to be a horror film, and with that kind of MCU twang of comedy, and no one does that better than Sam Raimi. If you've seen Drag Me to Hell, it is funny as hell, and also got quite a nice... That's one of the few horror films I really enjoyed, but still scary, still very scary.
I am, and Raimi's funny. He's funny. He's evil. A funny director. Even the Spider-Man 3 dance section, even though it was... And the thing, it was batshit. It was madness, which is exactly what this film needs, right? You sort of feel like I also feel like if Taika Waititi had done that, people would have gone, that's hysterical. But because it was Sam Raimi, people were just like, what?
No, I don't. It was too jarring in the context of the films.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I hear what you're saying. Like, if Taika Waititi had done Spider-Man 3 all together and done that same dance sequence, it would have been hilarious. But because the rest of the movie would have lent itself to that. Spider-Man Doctor Strange 2 is also going to tie in with WandaVision,
which I'm super excited. We need to do a whole episode talking about the MCU, the Disney Plus TV shows coming.
Yeah,
we will do. Let's do that next week. Let's do that next Thursday.
We can do that next week. We'll get down all the information we know about those ones. Let us know in the comments which Disney Plus series you're most excited about. For me, it's
we'll also do a poll about that leading up to it. That'll be a good.
Yes, poll it up.
Well, we love our polls. Because I know you're most excited about Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I think I'm most excited about WandaVision.
Yeah?
I have no idea what to expect. It looks brilliant.
Mm-hmm. What's the one that you're like,
Loki.
Yeah, I was about to say Loki. I'm like, I think Loki maybe works better as a supporting character.
Yeah. I've got an interesting fact about Tom Hiddleston.
Really, Gary? What's that?
No, we'll talk about it another time.
The one I'm really interested in is the just for shits and giggles is the What If series.
Oh no, I'm not. I sort of don't include that when we talk about these, but yes, that one. I just love animation. So the fact that there's like a canon animation, I love that idea. I think that's brilliant.
Talking about canon animation, did you ever see the Animatrix?
Yes, it was a bit weird.
It's a bit weird. It's beautiful. Like, give me the Animatrix over Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded.
Yeah, but give me a hand job with a cheese grater over Matrix Revolutions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. So Sam Raimi directing that. The last film that Sam Raimi did was actually Oz, the Great and Powerful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With James Franco and Mila Kunis.
Which I think might have had lukewarm reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always going to. Like, who really gives a fuck about Oz?
Didn't he also do Drag Me to Hell?
Yes, I talked about that.
That's a funny film, man. That's a great film.
I was talking about this while you're doing your Twitter poll.
Oh, sorry.
We so can't multitask, us men. Sorry.
Yeah, we're rubbish. We're rubbish at that.
Terrible. I thought you were taking the piss there for a second.
No.
Some other things about the Doctor Strange 2 is I always fuck up his name. The guy who played Mordo, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I don't know it. I don't know his name. I could spell it, but I don't know it.
Chiwetel Ejiofor. That's me giving my best, mate. He is back. He's going to be back in this one, and of course, they set him up to be a recurring villain at the end of the last one. However, Rachel McAdams will not be returning for Doctor Strange 2.
What? Why not? She was good. She was really good. She gave some real heart to the character.
She was very much just like, oh, I'm the former love interest, and you need me now, so here I am.
Yeah, I know. She was good. Her character wasn't great. She was good. She's a good actor, man. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame that these sort of romantic interests that rarely, except for Pepper, there's not been a lot that have sort of stuck around. Jane's back. That's great.
Jane's back. And leading us, talking about Jane, leading us into our number one things to talk about this week, it is Thor, Love and Thunder. Some concept art has emerged. We're very excited about the movie. There's been a lot of things talking about this. Taika Waititi recently just did a Instagram watch-along of Ragnarok, which we both managed to...
Nicking our idea. A bit annoying. You'd never see us just copying other people's content.
It's not our bag at all.
It's not our bag. It's not what's been paying the bills for the last few years.
Things we know about Thor: Love and Thunder is going to have Jane Foster back. The character Natalie Portman is back
as Thor, right? That's that's just sort of the general consensus, right? She's not like she's as was in the comic books.
Yeah.
She's Thor.
Yes,
that's so exciting.
Very exciting. In that same comic where Jane Foster becomes Thor, Thor loses an arm in a battle.
Yeah,
and gets a bionic one replacement. And in that comic, the new Thor is quite a mystery. The identity of the new Thor, and it turns out it is Jane Foster, who is actually riddled with cancer.
Yeah, she's dying, isn't she?
Dying.
But,
I like the way I said it better. Just riddled with cancer. Riddled with cancer.
Riddled. You make it sound light-hearted.
Yeah, just riddled.
She is up to the brim with cancer.
Damn right. So she plays the new Thor in the comics, and probably in this one.
And Valkyrie's back. Yeah, I think.
And apparently,
Valkyrie's back, and Korg and Meek. Yes, here we go. This outfit that's we've got right here. Is this Meek?
This is Meek. So this is the concept art for Meek. You can see here Meek lost Meek's legs in Ragnarok.
And is it wrong that I'm slightly aroused by it?
Not at all, because if you'll see there also on the concept art there is a kind of pencil skirt, officey kind of look on the concept art, and that is actually based around the mech, from what we can tell. So it either tells us that either A, Meek is either female, or B, Meek just likes wearing skirts. Good on you, Meek.
Meek dresses how Meek dresses. We're all cool with it.
You know what? And you've got like a mech replacing your legs and got a nice little strut to you. Why not? Rock that pencil skirt. Do it.
Yeah, fair play. It looks great. And Taika Waititi has been, I heard a quote saying like, this film's going to be batshit, absolutely crazy. Yeah. It said it's like everything a 10-year-old would tell you to put in a film.
Yeah.
Which I find incredibly exciting.
Yes. To compare it, he said it's going to make Ragnarok look like a really safe movie. Like, holy shit, exciting. Taika, please do it. I mean...
Because the MCU need to start mixing it up a little bit. I feel like Captain Marvel was very heavily hit by sticking to what had been the winning Marvel formula.
Yeah.
And people were just a bit like, oh, okay, we've seen this film now a fair few times. And I don't think it's because Captain Marvel's a bad character or Brie Larson's terrible or anything like that. It's everything was good. It's just the story. I love the twist I had in it, but the story was just a very MCU by numbers movie. Yeah. And they need to start mixing it up a bit, right?
Yeah. And look, like, you can take the risk now. The way I see it now that the Infinity Saga has ended, you've got Endgame in the bag. It's kind of like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when you reach a certain amount. So you can, like, on your next question, hey, go for it, because you'll still walk out of here with £32,000. You'll still walk out of here with the Infinity Saga, so go for it.
Yeah, there's maybe 2 bad Marvel films, Dark World, and I can't even think what the second one would be. But when there's been 22, that's nothing. That's, not even 10%. I mean, that's a hell of a hit rate. Actually, talking about bad films, Erin says in the comments, and sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong or right, there's Matrix Revolutions was my favorite. I know I'm alone on that, but Animatrix is very good, but parts of it are hard to watch. Yeah, I struggle with it.
Matrix Revolutions, I bet you like the APUs, which stands for Armored Personnel Units. And,
okay.
But what I loved about the Armored Personnel Unit is it just has the guy, like, first and foremost, in front with no armor.
I see. Yeah. Fully exposed.
Yeah.
Just making him a bigger target.
Should I be behind the frame, the exoskeleton, maybe peeking out from the
No, it's worth lots of money. You need to
front like a pinata. There you go. Waving the arms around.
We need your fleshy shield in front of the very expensive equipment.
Mate, can I get some gloves, please? Can I get some fucking gloves at least?
You need to bring your own gloves. Okay, we don't provide gloves.
Captain Mifune in Matrix Revolutions is a New Zealand actor. I forget his name, but it was quite funny. He was giving a talk. An actor friend of mine was at drama school, and this guy came in and gave a talk about the seriousness of acting, the motivations, and like very, very. And there he is on Matrix Revolutions, going just to the green screen.
But based on truth.
That's my truth. Yeah, I really feel the machines are coming to get me. Yeah. You can also see there a little bit of concept art for a new Asgard, which is in Tonsberg, Norway, I think, from memory.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Unfortunately, about all these movies is because of that COVID-19. If you haven't heard about it, it's this thing that's just fucking everything right now. A lot of these movies, in fact, all these movies have been pushed back by about 6 months. So we can be looking to expect Doctor Strange 2 in November 2021, so at least that's next year. But Love and Thunder will not be with us until February 2022.
It's cool by me, man. It's cool by me. Just hold off. It's all right. There's no rush.
No rush. Don't rush it. You do you.
Don't rush it. Last of Us has been pushed back. It's fine. I've been waiting 5 years for this game. I can wait longer.
You really have, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I really have. There's no rush. We should have had talking to Harv about this the other day, actually, yesterday on my birthday. Saying that we would have had an Eternals trailer by now, but haven't because of old coronavirus, COVID-19, self-isolating, social distancing.
Yep.
But that is a film. Once again, I don't know what I never cared about the Eternals before.
I'd never heard of them. Never heard of them.
Me and Harv have spoken about this together quite a few times, saying, but we also never cared about the Guardians of the Galaxy before.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm trying to not pass any judgment.
I will with the Eternals, I will watch the 2 trailers they bring out, and then that's it. That's what I do with the movies these days. I watch the 2 trailers, the teaser, and the first trailer. Maybe they'll bring out a second one, and that's it. I don't watch any leaked footage, extra, blah blah blah, because by the end of it,
featurettes.
Who cares? And also with the Eternals, which I know nothing about, I really want to be just go into the cinema and just kind of have a clean slate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
Let them tell the story they want to tell, right?
Yeah. Guys, that brings us to the end of the things we wanted to talk about this week. These are the things that piqued our interest. If there's anything that piqued your interest, let us know in the comments. Or we're going to be having some polls out on Twitter. You know, which Spider-Man was the best? You tell us. We're also going to talk about some other things. What for the polls? And join us on all the socials at JUL Comedy. Also, again, Gary, could you point to the little Ko-Fi? You're very good at that.
I've worked out where it is now.
Yeah, there it is. If you liked what you're seeing, if you like what we do, please give us a little donation there. Greatly appreciated. I'll tell you what, I will watch a scary film if we get a certain number in donations. I will watch a scary film.
An unspecified amount of donations.
I really don't want to watch a scary film. I really don't do well with them.
If we get enough money for a trip to the old house on the hill.
But Gary, there hasn't been a house up there for 30 years.
Yeah. But you guys have been great. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Gary.
I've been Harv. Guys, take it easy. Enjoy your lockdown. Stay safe.
And get in touch. Keep in touch.